Okay.
I just check here.
All right. Started.
Hmm. Buttermints.
Yeah, my brain has been officially completely washed of anything work related. Feels good. Anyways, last of the party, you were traversing through the forests when you were bothered by a couple people and things. And
One of
god
whom
damn it.
was Trixie.
And let's see here. Trixie was doing Trixie things. Whether or not you think that's a good or bad thing, you know, you kind of have to roll with the punches for everyone.
You just gotta treat it like it's a funny moment.
Yes, but not a Family Guy funny moment. That'll really ruin your search history.
Alright.
But anyways, yes. So when eventually, as you traverse through, spoke to some quote unquote friendly primates, and found yourselves at a not a relative impasse. Found yourselves in relative uh, consistency at a as you traverse through the forest. I completely fucking forgot. God damn it.
What?
Give me a sec. I knew I was forgetting something. I was way too comfortable. I just need to pull up something that I should have opened up before. But brain decided to say, no, fuck you. Come on now. Now. Sorry, just pulling up some things. Specifically, the encounter list I have, or the encounter table I have for this section. Excuse me.
To what is it that we are encountering in this encounter?
Come on. Darn it.
Hmm.
Okay, there we go. All right. If I recall correct, yeah, here we are. Yeah, as per my notes, still traversing through, and yeah, you guys found several weird magical doohickeys attached to floating bits of earth, and the adventure continues. So, let's see. As you set up camp, uh, who would like to make the appropriate checks, the survival and or nature checks. The survival check for the action. Yeah, no, survival check for the pathfinding. That's what I was trying to fucking say. Yeah, survival check for the pathfinding and the land vehicles check, which I think yeah you could yeah Norlai
Yeah.
has to make.
Yeah, it's not alive because she's still training for mountain combatant and still steering Greg. So land vehicle proficiency's your go.
Land vehicles 25. All right, and survival check from the pathfinder person or navigator.
Um, I guess I shall do it. Oh, let me use my free reroll on that. Oh,
Ow.
what the fuck? Oh, let me use.
The god said 9.
I'm gonna use Peerless Skill to roll my D12.
Dang.
What?
And this is
I hope 12 it succeeds because I will be pissed. My first roll started off with a fail.
May I give it a try, Mr. DMs?
He was rolling, so
Okay.
yeah, it had to be announced beforehand. Let's see here. Okay. Okay. As you begin to traverse through the river, you know, with Norlai, you know, your badgerfish mount is doing. Greg is doing quite well. He seems very relatively calm. Whereas before he was a little bit more excited because you know new environment, new prey, new food, fresh weird water. Yeah, you know now he's become a lot more accustomed to this uh, biome. Yeah, rivers and swamps, or not really. Yeah, you know, the rivers and the such being a lot more of a complaint for him more than anything else. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, Norlai.
oh boy, I'm fine.
You feel something immediately attempts to grasp at your mind, but just as quickly you shake it off. I need all you get your character sheets out as initiative. But simply initiative. Let me just. No, that's not.
All right. So I do gotta ask: is that another point of progress towards mountain combatant?
Oh yeah, you do.
Okay, so 2 more checks after this, right? Something like that.
One more check,
Oh, okay.
if you recall. Yeah, it's.
It was reminding for myself. I was like, it's either
No,
2 or 1.
it's fine. It's fine. It's always good to ask. Come on now. You know what? I might as well just use the polygon one. Oh, no. You know what? Freehand.
Those fools! They made the important mistake of ambushing me while while Greg is. It's like while I'm on top of Greg. Which I just realized I don't have control over his sheet, so I can't necessarily pop him on the map. So
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right. Go and the carriage. Let me just create with see right here. All right. I need all of you to roll initiative, and also after you set up your characters inside the green square, which will act as the God damn it, which will act as the token kind of for the carriage.
Alright, so technically I'd be just the very outside or like
Yeah, you'd be on the outside,
okay.
right here.
Alright.
Like no, more like out here, because you're you're riding on top of Greg's, so.
Yeah. Greg is a big boy.
Like, why can't I? Like, okay, I don't know what's been going on for like these past few weeks, but so isn't I can no longer place down my token on roll 20, and it's been getting on my nerves now.
Are you still using Opera GX?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
might,
I mean,
that might be why.
I'm not gonna like download a new browser just to use roll 20, and then
Well, then just keep bugging the freaking makers of Opera GX to be
okay.
like, fix it.
Remember, it's assumed that I'm giving everyone 20 temporary hit points.
Yeah, every morning.
How many hit points?
Every rest.
Yeah, okay. How many temporary hit points you said?
20.
Okay.
There we go. There's your there's the token for Greg, the good boy.
Alright.
And because of the location where the Mr. Jonas would be, there we go.
I 16.19. Hmm.
Let's see. God damn it. Where are you? Do you guys see the tokens I'm setting down on the map?
Not yours, or no.
No.
Nope.
Pain, agony,
Did you
betrayal.
did you put it on the wrong layer, maybe?
No, I'm on the objects and tokens layer.
Huh.
Maybe the real monsters that you guys fought were the humans and were the people you fought along the way. Yeah.
Bad joke.
Okay. Maybe after placing them down.
Bad timing.
Yeah. Maybe after placing them down, switch them to DM layer and then switch them back to token layer. See if that fixes it.
Yeah. Okay. Right? Can you see who I put down now?
No.
Mm.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, wait.
It was
There
slightly,
it is.
slightly.
Yep.
Yeah, the guy with big ears and handsome face.
I can't get.
Absolutely rugged features.
You mean this guy?
Yeah.
You mean the guy who looked like he hit every ugly tree and every single branch,
Well, clearly,
and then got mauled by a
you are
bear
not the eye of the
and didn't
beholder.
recover well,
Clearly, you're not the eye of the beholder.
and is about to get like mauled by a Wolverine. Wait, what?
And then later on, he got plastic surgery from from ugly doctors, so they made his face even uglier than before.
Wow. I'll give you guys credit.
Oh, you mean the guy who, you mean the guy who looked at a submarine and thought, oh, you know what this thing needs? A screen door. We can look outside.
Yeah.
And that's the fish coming in.
Okay, why are we not in a tornado? What the fuck?
Well, they failed.
Oh, yeah, we probably weren't in initiative when we rolled. There we go.
No. Okay. Where's this?
Yeah, it takes a little bit for it to decide. Hey, I'm just gonna add and subtract, and then add again some people.
Hey, Gallifrey, did you roll?
Sorry, I was blanking out.
We're
Okay.
rolling for initiative.
Yes.
Should I put my character down?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Preferably inside the green square.
You know, that role seems appropriate for some reason. With you being distracted, it's equally appropriate that Mammoth would be just keep getting high and finally realize, like, oh shit, something's happening. Oh, wait.
Like Mammoth, you know what? I'm going to say this. Mammoth accidentally went for a snack and just took one of what's like Shrixie's gummies. And now he's like this.
That's going to be a little bit more. Oh, you mean that? I get it.
Sorry if I'm like distracted, guys.
You're good. You're good. You could be worse.
Hmm.
All right. I need to remove the previous things. What the hell? Nothing's going on. I'll just manually add.
I'll be RB in a minute.
All right. Can you guys see?
Let's see.
The other two.
I can see a total of six tokens.
Okay. Where did I? That's. Oh, there. I think.
Hmm. Hmm.
And finally, see if that's actually coming in. Okay, there. Can you guys now see the other two?
Yeah,
And this one?
Yeah,
Okay.
now I see a total of 8.
I see this one, I see this one, and I see this one.
Alrighty then. We roll initiative now for the enemies.
I really need to like wake the fuck up.
Don't say it. Don't say it, Auntie. Don't say it.
Go ahead and say it.
Wake the fuck up, Druid. You got a river to keep clean.
Uh,
Oh shit, yeah, I should have kept my mouth shut on that one.
that, I'm gonna rate that 3.5 out of 10.
I wanted to say samurai, but you're not a samurai. In any way, shape,
Oh,
or form.
I'm in water, right?
Yes.
I can, since I am Moon Druid, I can do Moon Druid things, right?
Yes.
I would like to forego 2 of my things, my wild shape points to do this,
No.
and to
Oh wait, no.
become that of water.
Okay, well that'll be on your turn. I just need
Yes, it
to.
was my turn.
Yeah,
No,
you,
Andy hasn't organized the tokens. Yeah, he's still
yeah,
trying to
and
roll initiative
also,
for everything. Blood.
also you rolled your initiative was 2.13, the lowest of anyone else, so you'll have be doing that like last.
Alright, then why do you guys want me then?
Because you're still involved in the combat.
And no, I mean you. Why were you guys asking me a question?
Okay, there we go. Okay, starting off the top of the round. This Dampier Commander. Going to. Let's see here. Seeing that that failed. It's going
Oh,
to move closer.
Jesus, that's a lot more enemies I thought there were.
Yeah.
Uh, one square over. And I need Mrs. Norlai to make a charisma saving throw against charm.
Why? Why do you keep dragging me with freaking this shit? Went for session reroll on that. That was a really bad roll.
Is it charm? Yeah, it is a charm. Okay.
Oh wait a minute. Hold on.
You have advantage on that, don't you?
Yeah, I have advantage against being charmed and poisoned.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And yeah, do you want to keep that or?
I know 11's not going to be enough because I know these guys are going to be high shit because you want to apparently wreck our shit, so. And my crit, that wasn't the best roll, so. 14.
Okay.
You're getting wrecked on these rolls today. Can any of us use like bardic inspiration?
On your turn, yes.
Is it on their turn stuff? Because it's like. Because I know there are some things like as a reaction stuff.
I mean, the most recent one D&D bards do get that as an ability, but we're still using the 5e with Tasha's.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I've never read D1 or 1D, whatever you want to call it. I thought there was some stuff that you can do as a reaction as a bard. Like, if you see someone
but
say.
that might
I could have
it
sworn.
might be. There are some subclasses, but
Not all.
see,
If you just pop up
yeah,
the.
not me.
Yeah, I'd rather just see the DC the possibility.
15. Literally just one. It's just a case of bad roll. Let's see. Right, so.
I really just don't like Charm Effect. It's bullshit. Plus, it's charisma. It's like, why would he not charm freaking Greg? It's a fucking big ass goddamn fucking.
You're riding on Greg. As far as they can tell, you're its rider. So, logic states. Well, then 10 feet back, as you look at this guy, who simply waves his hand and says hello. And, oh, he's being very friendly. I mean, the rest of the people around him aren't, but he's being friendly.
But wait, wouldn't I know being charmed? I'm trying to read this thing.
Does not say you would.
Oh, hopefully Greg's smart enough to know that something's wrong.
Trixie,
Yes,
can you dig it?
I can dig it. I feel like I remember where something. Either way, I can dig it or something like that. I don't know.
Wait, I don't get another saving throw until I get attacked? That's real dumb. Sorry, just reading these facts. I'm like,
Okay. Okay, so I'm just reading the ability. Okay. Do I want to do this? I think I kind of want to do this. Let me just double check.
You guys want me to put in
Okay.
some like combat music?
I would like to cast.
I mean, I guess it would help break the silence.
First off, I'm going to give. Actually, you know what? First thing I'm going to do is. Yeah, I'm going to cast Mass Suggestion.
There.
I'm going to cast Mass Suggestion on all on all 4 enemies, suggesting that they all of them.
There's 8.
It's okay. It's Mass Suggestion. It affects up to 12 enemies.
Okay.
Also, I only see 4 enemies.
Oh, there's some right.
Oh, those 4. Okay, never mind.
The other.
Yeah. Well, pop up mass suggestion and see what's the specifics, because if it's an AoE cast, then you might have to pick and choose.
It's just up to 12 creatures of my choice that I can see within range.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, pop it up so we can all read it, not just, you know?
Yeah, we all want to see how badass and awesome your character is capable. What awesome and badass things your character is capable of.
Alright, so it is a range of 60 feet. Okay. So from where you can get... Yeah, they're all... Well, let's see. Yeah, one of them's out of range. Just one.
Yeah, it looks like this.
I can literally move 5 feet forward.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, you still be within range of everyone else. Okay. So my positioning and reading spells are very important.
Yes.
And the suggestion is going to be to drop their weapons and approach for peace talks.
All right.
And they've got disadvantage because they've got disadvantage because it's a charm spell, and I've got my whatchamacallit, bardic instruments.
Can you ping your? I'm sorry, bardic instruments. Am I drawing a blank?
Let's see. So shipping this for one. Here, second to last paragraph.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Oh, the music is through roll 20.
Yes.
That's why I've been having trouble muting it. How
Yeah,
do I mute this?
I can lower the volume a bit. Right.
I'm trying to mute it.
Yeah, because sometimes it can be distracting for certain people.
Yeah, I'm trying to mute it. So
Okay,
with
in
my
the
own music.
in the gear, if you go into audio and video, master music volume.
Ah, okay. Okay, thanks.
What's going on?
Chick who was getting distracted by music when they wanted to listen to their own. Apparently. Anyways.
Harmed on a failed saving throw, thereby posing disadvantage. Okay, effect only applies. Okay. I'm just making sure here,
Just
so...
finished my ribs. I'm getting more ribs.
Okay.
You guys are coming with me.
Ooh, ribs sounds good.
Wisdom save.
Yeah,
I made them myself.
I cannot
I
wait
didn't.
for my pork shoulder to finish cooking.
So are you doing low and slow or what?
What was
With your
that?
pork shoulder, how are you cooking it?
I'm baking it in the oven for 350 FD, and I wrapped it up in. I let it marinate overnight with a mixture of like herbs, spices, and just a small amount of like white and brown sugar, just to help offset the heat.
Nice.
I actually recommend
I'm working on a recipe for coffee rubbed spare ribs with peach barbecue sauce. With a peach and coffee barbecue sauce.
Oh, wait. Actually, hold on. Is that...
Okay,
Okay.
here's the thing. You can actually tenderize it using Coke or Dr. Pepper.
Oh, I know.
Interesting.
Oh, I'm aware.
Also, I forgot this. The this dwarvish-looking fellow right over here cast counterspell, but only at
Really?
base. Yes, but only at base level.
Um,
So
let me try one.
I'm going to counter his counterspell.
that will end your spell effect.
Yeah, you gotta remember.
Pardon?
Yeah, you gotta remember. You can only cast one spell per turn unless you
So-
have
Not quite.
feet.
let's see here.
Yeah, and I know the technicality of it. You
That's
could.
only as a bonus action.
Yeah, but it's the thing
If I
of.
may say
Yeah.
something,
You can still
you can
cast a level
do
spell as a
so.
reaction.
Yes, you can do so. However, that will also cause that will also make you drop casting mass suggestion.
No, it doesn't. That's not how it works.
Okay, can I try explain this?
Yeah.
Usually in the rules of spellcasting, you get one spell to turn unless it's a cantrip. It doesn't matter if it requires a different action. It's still that one spell per turn rule, unless you have a feat or or class ability.
That's only if the spell is a bonus action. Otherwise, that's why an Eldritch Knight can cast can cast two fireballs a turn by
I'm
using action
seeing
surge.
here. Yeah, I'm seeing here. Counterspell. Let's see here. You may counterspell on your turn as long as you have not already cast a spell with a casting time of one bonus action. So yeah, you're good to do so. So that's contested counterspells. Wait, no. It's only at base level, and
No, it just it yeah.
guess that doesn't quite make sense. You're interrupting the casting of the spell to counter his spell casting. Unless, does it not have? No, it's only somatic. Okay, never mind. Ignore me. Yeah. Yeah.
Here, like the only time it would be a problem, and please note, I might be completely wrong here,
No. She's in
but
the
the
right.
only time it would be wrong, like she would not be able to do it, is if it was a focus spell, so it doesn't drop her focus
Well,
on.
not quite that. Okay, so personal rule.
Another way of looking at it is that counterspell happens
But
after you cast the spell.
Yeah.
If I
Okay,
may.
sorry.
Also, first and foremost, counterspell does not require any verbal components, so you're not interrupting your casting. So there's one. Second, mass suggestion is only verbal and material. There is no somatic, so yes, you can counterspell. So yeah, his counterspell is counterspelled, and the spell goes off. All right.
Yeah, I apparently forgot that you allow the rule of multiple spells per turn as long as it doesn't conflict one another. Other DMs, I've dealt with enough other D&D games where all the DMs are like, no, it's one spell per turn, only cantrips as bonus actions or actions depending on what you're doing.
All right.
I how many turns is mine?
Let's see.
Still a few.
All right, I'm going to eat.
Go ahead, eat. Please do eat. Take care of yourself. Treat yourself.
I have ribs. I am myself.
Nice.
They are good ribs too.
Okay, that's one success of all of them.
Disadvantage, remember, because of the instrument?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Put up some help that store out for tomorrow.
Hmm.
You like help that store, don't you?
Holy shit.
What happened?
Oh, the druid succeeded the wisdom save.
Well, it's a druid. How could he not?
Kind of.
No, how could
Kind of a druid.
they not?
He's got like a metal rod with bits of wood that appear to be attached to it that have bits of flesh holding the wood to the metal rod.
But the point is, he passed.
But yes, he passes. That's 24. Trixie, you see that all of them appear to be relaxing. All except that one over in the very back. That fucking bastard.
Which one? Hang on. Yeah.
This one. I'm just going to be currently marking the
Ah.
ones that are charmed.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
So technically speaking, in the current enemy right now, it's just that one druid.
Mhm.
Yeah, because the rest were commanded to drop weapons and come have peaceful.
Come for peace talks.
Yep.
Yeah, this sounds reasonable. I mean, hey, they get to live.
Exactly.
Okay, so will that be the end of your turn, or?
Well, I'm also giving Bardic Inspiration to Lorelai.
All right. All right.
But wait,
Jeez. You're
does that
charmed
mean wait?
them, and they're
Is
charmed.
Norlai still charmed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is so bullshit. It's like,
It's kind of weird. It's a situation where Trixie's charmed the person who charmed Norlai. It's going to be an interesting moment, but is that all?
Yeah, that's all. That's hilarious.
Okay. Jonas. See that most of them, except for that weird guy with a weird metal stick in the back, appear to be relaxing.
Well, I'm more so concerned about Norlai, who's still currently under the charm effect.
yeah. I just find it weird that I don't get another saving throw while underneath this product of the charm. It's
No,
it's
you
weird.
get to, I think.
No, I'm reading it. Yeah, I don't get to make another saving throw. It only ends if someone attacks me, which is stupid.
I think also kind of makes sense. It's like slapping the sense.
Welcome to 15th level play.
Yeah. So Jonas.
Mhm.
Norlai appears to be charmed, but the person that charmed her is also being charmed by Trixie to surrender.
I give you permission to vicious mockery me to, or do something to hurt me to maybe snap me back my sentence, because at this point it's like I really don't like charm.
I will say this: if you like, you can use an action to try to snap her out of her stupor.
Yeah, but if you were able to do something else, then
I mean, it like well, what would we like the check specifically be to like snap her back to reality?
Oh, you just use your action, and she would have to make another charisma save, but this time with an advantage.
I already have advantage.
Yes.
Wait,
Alternatively, do you have a way to like what was it? Hold on.
I mean, I could technically use charm person and if I really
Yeah.
if I really wanted like just
Oh come on! I'm reading the effect. It's only the damn power, and if its allies attack me, the fucking charm ends. Stupid.
You can just choose to try to bop her over the head with like the hilt of your of your rapier.
uh, uh, but that's a dick move, and Joan it was like no dick.
Yeah, you're more of a Cheney.
Well, other option is unarmed strike, which everyone has. You're proficient with it, and it only does 1 damage plus your strength modifier.
To a minimum of 1, but yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be no different from you cutting someone open in the middle of surgery. Or giving somebody some medicine through a syringe. It's, it'll
I
hurt a
mean
little
this.
bit more, but
I mean this way I'll be trying to be fun. Like this way I'm just more so coming into the idea of just charming Norlai. I while I to while she's charmed by another person so that she could be back to a neutral standing. Because
You rather not do damage to me when I have temporary HP?
it's a matter of principle.
You say that to a woman who's drunken so much that it's literally dead inside.
Look, it look Joe. Look, Jonas is just want to make sure like doesn't care about it. He just not want to just harm.
he's a gentleman.
Yes, he's a gentleman.
He's a Victorian gentleman. He does not lay a hand on a woman.
But he will cast a spell.
Well, yeah, if to her benefit, probably.
I mean, it's not gonna physically harm you. If anything, the charm is just to break you out. Is just to like get you out of another charm, so that you don't, your turn won't immediately just be to, automatically attack us. So I'm gonna do that.
Okay, wisdom saving throw from Norlai with advantage.
Wait, why is this charm person wisdom but his is charisma? This doesn't make any sense. Again.
His is yeah, it doesn't make sense, but I guess in this case it's because
Yeah, whoever made this creature deserves to be shot. Deserves to be shot because clearly they messed something up.
for the people who have to review this video, that was a joke.
Okay, to be clear, shot out of a cannon. Not actual shot, just shot into the distance into water. They'll land safely.
Also a joke.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft, yes.
Jeez.
It's like that shooting up a Walmart, but only in Minecraft thing.
Anyways,
Yeah. There is a problem with that. If I was doing wisdom saving throws, I probably would have been.
Oh, does that succeed? Or pass your DC?
Yeah.
my
Honestly, Auntie.
yeah, my spell save DC is exactly 20. So that's
Yeah. Honestly, Auntie, the predatory charm should be a wisdom saving throw, not charisma.
It should.
It really should. I don't know who made that creature, but yeah, they messed that up.
The more I think about it, it's also kind of funny.
it's.
But
I'm just wondering if like bardic inspiration would like do anything to help.
Wouldn't this save be at disadvantage because it's an ally casting it?
it still doesn't deter the fact that because of my dual heritage, I have advantage against being jarred.
That would make it normal, and even then, that's a modified 20.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Understood, though. Appreciated that.
Again, it's one of those things of like, the predatory charm, for whatever reason, is charisma, which I think was a mistake because they clearly didn't know how charm person works. It's really dumb. And honestly, that effect should be like, at the end of my turn, I should make another saving throw, not just only when I get attacked by their allies.
Oh,
It's unbalanced, it is what it is. Because, like, not even, because it doesn't say anywhere in the predatory charm bit, and if one of my allies try to snap me out of it.
Because I think we can all agree on it. I can change it. I can change it for future reference. But for the time being, Jonas, is there anything else? Because it does not seem your charm person works.
oh,
Just sucks. I got taken out of combat, and I gave you a suggestion, and she's like,
Well, not quite. you do see that that guy. You're only friendly towards that one. Nothing ever did not say anything regarding this guy or this guy or this guy or anyone else. So you still see that that guy's being very, aggressive, unusually, yeah. There's still stuff you can do. Is that the end of Jonas' turn, or is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'm trying to think what else can do is like, because I want to at least use my bonus action on something.
Oh, the effect isn't as broken as I thought it was. Reading it, it just makes it so he has advantage of charisma checks against me. No
Yeah,
charm.
that's about it.
Okay, that's a little bit more balanced because that means I can still fuck him up. Because at the end of the day, it may seem like a nice guy. It's like, oh, he seems like a nice guy. Well, too bad, I'm gonna mess him up.
Alright, in that case, I'll use my bonus action to use Bardic Inspiration on uh Mammoth, since
Mm.
so at the very least, when if Armor ever comes back, he can do something thing with a bonus,
Mhm.
and then just gonna like move out of the way of Noralize, since couldn't get her to snap out of it, and then I'll just end my turn.
All right. Norali. You see that that guy is starting to chill out a bit. So are these two, not this other guy who's holding a metal rod. The other four here though are vibing.
Yeah. All right. Because I guess I'm still technically riding Greg, I'll have because I can't control his token. Greg point over, like, right at Greg and, like, hey, Greg, you see that guy who's not chilling? Maul him.
Okay, and you will move on his turn.
Yeah, well, he's not in the initiative. Oh,
If
you.
he wasn't, is what I would say if you weren't riding him.
Yeah,
So you go off of his movement. It's just that on his turn he cannot move.
yeah.
So that
Fair.
would be broken.
Yeah. That's fair. It's essentially me commanding him to use his movement to get closer, so that way when he gets to his turn, he can make his attacks. But alright, so once he moves, I'll do my own maneuvering. Because, wait, would I be using his movement instead of.
You'll be using his.
Okay, so. So what I'll do then. Is that only as far as he can move? 50 feet? I thought it was further.
No, he can. It's just at the moment the thing, because I haven't changed his character sheet
Okay. Yeah, the thing.
right there.
Okay. So after he moves, I will bonus action rage using my movement to essentially hop off and get right behind him.
That will, you will be expending half your movement, and then,
Huh?
yeah, dismounting costs you half your movement.
Where
Unless you
in the I never. Okay, this might be this like I've never experienced mountain combat, and so I've never heard of this rule ever.
Yeah, mounted combatant just removes that completely. That and cavalier fighter.
I'm trying to see if I can find it because I've never
I
heard
don't.
of this rule.
No, it does not actually. Never mind. Mounted combatant. So it's just cavalier fighter.
Yeah, right now I'm just. Because I'm curious to see if there is a rule or it's just. Because I've never heard of this.
Mounted combat. Mounting and dismounting. Once per move, you can move a creature. Okay. You can mount a creature that is within 5 feet of you or dismount. Doing so costs in mounted movement equal to half your speed.
Okay.
Yeah. In mounted combatant. Mounted combat rules. It's not a lot of them, but yeah.
Okay, so that's still 15 feet because I have a extreme move speed of 10 due to the boon, so that's still like.
Being a barbarian and using your rage ability, or activating your rage, you get free movement.
Yeah. That. Yeah, that's what I was talking about with the. Like, I was getting off, and as I was getting off, I bonus action rage to essentially get free movement. Because it's half my movement speed, and that's before it gets reduced. Because technically. Yeah, anyways. One is I get behind for flanking. Alright. Alright. Using my vestige, I will make my cestus out of the wild drink whiskey and the freaking oil of sharpness. So, wild magic effects to see what takes place on this one.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh shit.
yeah, that's an extreme. Let me see. 58.
Remember, while I may have allowed this, you did ask for this. Just for future reference.
Yeah. It's an interesting one, but okay. 58 extreme. Oh. I immediately take 2d10 psychic damage. Would that also apply to anyone I strike too?
Hold on, let me check.
Because technically I'm making a weapon out of it. It might be
You
a.
immediately take 2d10. No. Well, yeah, it would just be the wielder in this case.
Mm,
Because it's affecting you.
I've.
If it were something like a fireball effect, then it would still be cast at you. On you. You're still affected.
I mean, it's fair, but at the same time, I think a trade-off for making us out of weapons that like I take damage, but there's additional I get to deal like an extra die of damage that is psychic whenever I strike the enemy with this. So it's like it's a risk, but it's a reward.
Alternatively, you just deal psychic damage.
We'll
Sorry.
work.
Yeah. Oops, sorry.
Yeah, we'll workshop something later for stuff that's like instant damage effects towards me to figure out something. But anyways, that's some. Yeah.
17. Jeez.
Oh, I was muted. Sorry. I was just trying to say that that's not how wild magic works. Like some of the effects are just straight up bad. It's balanced out by some of the effects being really good.
Yeah, but this is different from like wild magic sorcerer casting these spells. It's like I'm making a weapon out of these wild magic drinks.
Yes, and as such, the effects may not always be beneficial for you, the wielder.
Well, there goes nearly all your temporary hit points.
As you hear a sort of screech coming from the from your weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, on the upside, you had those temporary hit points to begin with.
Yeah.
Yes. So make your attacks? Question mark.
Yeah.
Hmm. 21. Or why is there D8 there again?
The extra weapon from making
Flanking, so
well, the D8 is from the vestige weapon. I think create like extra damage die from the weapon from the ale weapon.
Right. It's exalted. Thank you.
Yeah.
also, I think that's technically 33 since she's flanking.
Oh
Yeah. still nasty.
Let's see.
I still have one more attack.
Okay, is that all? Okay, second attack.
Yeah.
That
35.
35 hits. Wolf damage.
Ouch.
All right.
Oh yeah, and the Constitution save throw against the alcohol that comes off of this, and because it's while magic surge of like immediately take 2d10 psychic damage. If he fails, wouldn't he also take that?
No.
Oh come on! I shot at being clever. Anyways,
Okay, so that is a 16.
yeah, that fails.
There's 3 levels of drunkenness. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold up, y'all.
That yeah, that ends my turns because of both my attacks. But
All right, Fire Fist. This guy appears to be local, sort of Chicago or southeastern Chicagoan traditional armor. Sets down his blade. Ada in front of him. Sets down his blade in front of him, sideways, not embedding it into the ground because that damages the blade. Just lays it down against the ground. He's effectively choosing to be out of combat. This big guy, big handsome fellow, also does somewhat the same. But you definitely tell that there's a bit of help with this. There's less refinement compared to the other guy. Like he's not used to it. Then there's this dwarf who tends to counterspell your spell. Let's see here. All right. And remove from combat. Atomic. Oh boy. So, lethal or non-lethal?
Uh,
Alex.
I'm trying to think if it was like what I said to him. If I remember correctly, it was Terem just like see the dude who's not relaxing, tear him to shreds. So
Okay.
if he's smart enough to start relaxing, then Greg might stop from ending his career in life.
Let's see. Well, I mean, first and foremost, he hasn't had the chance to react on his turn, so these will
Yeah.
just be with.
Yeah, this kind of overkill.
Yeah. So we'll just say non-lethal.
Alright.
Okay, so basically, he just knocked him the fuck out. Just basically grabbed him, bit into his shoulder, but not actually, into his body. Just slammed him against the ground, and then used both claws and just slapped him twice. And that actually knocked him unconscious. He had a lot of hit points. I hope you understand. And with that, I think basically combat is over.
Okay. So yeah, I did nothing.
Sorry.
And not a drop of blood was spilled. Okay, maybe that guy bled a little bit, but
No. It was non-lethal. It's clearly you just sweated a lot, lost a lot of water.
No,
Against
no,
hydration.
just imagine as soon as he said that, just him yelling, "My leg!"
he can't yell. He's unconscious. All he can do is groan.
He's groaning, "My leg!"
If combat is essentially over, does that mean the guy who charmed Norlai will now remove the charm effect since he's under mass suggestion?
If it were a charm, yes, but this is not a charm.
Yeah, after reading the ability, yeah. Here you go.
Guys, I'll be right back. I just discovered that my Uncle Dave died.
Oh,
My Uncle Dave
Oh
died.
no!
Okay.
Oh.
I might be right back.
okay.
By the way, how's your dad, Alex?
He's doing alright. He's getting through. He's
Shit,
dealing
where's,
with.
where's my phone?
He's dealing with the treatment. It's taking a lot of energy out of him, but he's trapping.
All right. I have prepared for a potential, albeit a potential peace talks. That being said, not under these exact conditions. So just quick thing, just quick bio break.
Okay.
So a friend of mine went to Lake Pleasant up in Arizona. Problem is, he's from Ireland, and he is Irish. And
He muted himself.
he's when I say this, like
I know that's
Irish.
Yeah.
So
Talk about it?
I have to expect him to be full of blisters.
Yeah. Okay. And it's horrible. I wish I was scared of home.
Uh,
Think, yeah. Yeah. You- I, I still really feel bad, but, uh, yeah.
So, what's your Sunday game about, if you don't mind me asking?
well, one of them's Tales of Margrave. If you like, a, I think it's like a Roll20 campaign, and that one's like set in essentially a wildland setting, but not wild. You know, we haven't encountered dinosaurs. The other one's Curse of Strahd, and we're just trying to rotate back and forth. We're trying to finish up the Curse of the Margrave one, so we can do essentially a new campaign, but with same characters with that one because that one's almost done. And we only just started Curse of Strahd.
I'm doing a
Like, I don't think
I'm doing a Spelljammers game.
I keep hearing about Spelljammers. I don't know what that class is. It like a specific class?
It's a to the Astral Ocean.
okay. You do whatever you need to do. Okay. What do you think?
For the to fight against Gith, Yankee, and Illithid and shit, and giant hamsters.
On
Yes, Alex.
no, I said it was like sounds like fun. I don't know if the audio cut out on me or something.
Yeah, I did. An assassin character, Assassin's Creed assassin, and I thought, okay, this is a modern. He would have gotten through the end. Who would his ancestor be? And I'm looking. Oh shit. And I crossed. No, it said that this is tech a good. And I ran this against a bunch of like people in like who like to write shit, and they said, "Oh yeah, Robin Hood would have been an assassin." So yeah, he is. His great ancestor was Robin of Locksley during the First Crusade. I'm waiting for That's stupid.
Honestly, the original arcade interpretation of Robin Hood, yeah, you can see him as like a rogue or an assassin or what have you. Because like, dude originally fought in the Crusades for his homes, and then came home to a freaking shit ruler.
Like, and all of his shit stolen.
Yeah. So it totally makes sense that he would go assassin, just depending on the depiction, if he goes actual murderer or just focusing on just, stealing for the rich and
Historically, he did kill a lot of corrupt rulers.
yeah.
I'm sending you what his ancestors look like. It'll take a while. What? The character is a Dampier named Alexander, and that's the bow I'm going with. And yes, I'm using 2018's Robin Hood. Because I'm gonna be honest, I like the brass nut a bit.
Hello?
Eh.
Okay, we're going here as well.
Uh, and sorry, but like, did like Momo had to like make like a phone call about someone dying?
Uncle. Yeah.
Oh, oh, I'm
Or,
so sorry to hear that.
like, I'm gonna be honest, you're likely my favorite person to play with, but fuck, he's okay.
Well, I don't really have much to say. But all I could say really is just God bless her and her family. Hope they can make it through this.
Yeah. It's always unfortunate to lose a family member. Kind of shit, but
Mm.
I,
Man, that was for you, isn't it?
yeah, I'm honestly worried that's gonna happen with my dad, but I'm trying to not think about that too hard until it actually happens, man.
I always about getting called
I'd rather
dad's
focus.
dead.
Yeah, it's one of those things of like I'd rather focus on D&D than worry about like this shit might kill him.
Quick thing, actually, just to quickly distract everyone from the topic and maybe get your mind off the scene, off all that. Chippendale Rescue Rangers movie.
Oh
What do you
God, wait, are
think?
we
Eh.
still talking about that movie?
No, I want to know your guys'
Okay,
opinions
I
on it.
just
I have not seen it,
okay.
nor
It
do I
had a
have an
good
interest.
premise. It did. It had a really good premise. They got cartoons from shit that was not Disney, and you have to respect that.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah,
you got
it seemed like they were trying to do, like a Roger Rabbit type of crossover thing, but the problem was the execution was just awful.
honestly.
Yes, it was, but you still have to respect it
Uh,
because that type of shit is hard to pull off.
on one hand, I respect the effort to like get all those characters together for the crossover. On the other hand, and I did not like how they treated the how they treated like Peter Pan, how they made him like the main tag, especially when they were talking about bits about how how child actors, grow no longer getting bit, how he was a child actor who no longer got business because he was going through puberty, and that kind of struck a nerve from because well in real life, the original voice actor for Peter Pan, when he got older, Disney just stopped stopped like giving him work to do. It kind of just cut him off, and it led him into like a downward spiral of depression, alcoholism, to the point where he like died from, I think it was like a drug overdose or a heart attack.
Yeah.
It, okay,
Disney's Disney's not the best at all ever.
yeah.
And
It's also the other viewpoint of like, oh, apparently cartoons age. Then why are Chip and Dale still alive? They're freaking, you know,
On one
Chip.
hand, you could probably see it's like like a missed like a I mean, it could be seen as like like a a whole like message about don't treat child actors like shit just because they going to because it might not be this be as like the same quality when they hit puberty, and it might just be a bit tone deaf because of implications. But if it's like the other way around, if it's like something worse than that, then it's a truly disgusting thing they did.
It, it's one of those things of pointing out something of you shouldn't do this when they did that in the past. Really doesn't show them precedence of like them caring. It just
Yeah,
shows them of a mission of guilt.
yeah. At best, it was a miss on this a misspoken message about the about the bad shit that Disney did back in the day. At worst, it's like it's disrespecting him in a guy who was basically just trying to like do work at a place that he was respected when when he was still young, only to just get discarded in the moment when that puberty hit too hard.
Yeah.
now,
Honestly, I could have gone with this different story, but it's like, again, try to distract ourselves from death, and we go right back to death.
mm,
This is why I said, this is why I like a
so
G&G.
game.
Yeah.
Uh, Momo, how are you? First and foremost.
I think she's still away because
Uh,
and it's another thing I just want to add, like just be well, I gotta say, like, have you heard like the amount of outrage when the movie made when they made Gadget and like that one fly like a couple that had kids,
Canonically, yeah, mostly from the Russian community. God damn.
it,
Holy shit.
and how a lot of people were saying like that how like that fly was like treated as like the pet mascot in like the original cartoon series, so that's implying fucking bestiality.
Yeah.
What we talk?
Chippendale, the whole controversy with Gadget and Fly.
uh,
And
People are
Yeah,
actually.
we'll talk about that, but God forbid anyone brings up Sonic 02.
the
the video game.
Uh huh.
Well, that
Where
thing.
his girlfriend.
oh, you mean Sonic 06?
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole that
Thank you.
weird kissing scene. Ugh.
No, let's not. Okay, I think we're.
Really
Mummy-
derailed, and it's the more we talk about weird shit, it's like the more depressing thing shit gets.
Hey, Momo, are you there? If you can't make it back, please message us that you have to leave or something because
I'd like to continue playing to get away from night depression before it gets worse.
He's probably trying to calm down whoever's on the other side. I mean,
Yeah, I wouldn't blame her. I've been there. Also, oh god, no! 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 Netflix, no!
what?
They're rebooting Teletubbies.
Oh
no.
No! Oh
no,
god, no!
Okay, if they do the smart thing, I mean like 3D just smart, and turn it into a like instead of like rebooting the show and just like did a horror movie based off those characters.
Did-
No, it's on
You mean
Netflix
like they did
Junior.
for what was the pack called?
like I think it was like the banana squad or something.
Yeah.
Banana Splits.
The banana splits.
Here's the thing, unlikely, because it was posted on their official Netflix Junior YouTube account.
Uh,
Like, yes, but that would be a great place to put yeah, hype everyone up, then fucking terrify everyone.
yeah.
Here's the thing, it's on their Netflix Junior account,
Oh
not
God,
on their.
they replaced the baby son.
Look, they can't. They can't.
Oh
They can't let
yeah,
the baby
I
grow up.
know it was a joke.
Momo? It disappear you guys while
Oh,
I'm
they're
watching
switching
the thing you sent me.
Yeah. Also, they're switching out. They switch out the baby. It looks like they're going to be switching out the baby every episode.
Uh, so that's why they're not like doing properly photoshopping like the sun on the baby suit because they want to actually show off the baby.
Yeah. Let there be baby.
Baby.
Didn't kick.
Baby back ribs.
Well, my baby, big baby, big baby, big baby,
No.
big.
That's where my brain went to. I'm not gonna lie. I
Please, baby back ribs.
barbecue sauce.
Please, baby back ribs. Barbecue sauce.
Jesus
Hey,
Christ.
Vera, are you back?
Please say yes.
I thought I heard her.
You know,
I just want to play D&D to escape my depression.
I'm sorry I had to show you that. I had to look. I had to let you know that I wasn't bullshitting.
I believe you. Why the fuck would you lie about something like that?
Oh, we can do this with that beer, right?
We say
and
yes.
until Momo comes back, I'm gonna check on something real quick because I try to
With
keep
your
an eye on
food.
my roast.
So, Alex,
Yeah.
um, what do you think is the most overrated weapon in video games?
In terms of like what, like most bullshit, like most liked or something like.
Like, like the one you don't like, but everyone else is like, oh, that is the best weapon ever. That is OP. Like, what is the most overhyped weapon?
I'm trying to think.
Chainsaws.
Yeah. I like the
Usually
I think
chainsaw.
it's Master Sword.
Yeah. I like the chainsaws. Okay.
Yeah, chainsaws are good, but yeah, they're a bit overhyped in my opinion.
Alright. I'm gonna say this, but I'm gonna explain it before you get all upset. The Leviathan axe from God of War. And not for the reason of, like, it's bullshit. It's more of, like, when they introduced it, they changed the style of the fighting with God of War in a way where I didn't like it. I like the original God of War's combat style, and I tried playing the game with with the new combat system, and I can't get used to it.
You prefer the isometric type of gameplay over like third person?
Yeah, it's also the fact like it was really better hack and slash horde
Hello?
battles too.
Momo,
Oh, Momo.
Yeah.
the
Hi,
Momo
I'm
here.
back,
Hello, back.
And I'm absolutely fucking furious
Why?
What happened?
because because 2 days before my uncle died, he went to a doctor at the Veterans Administration, and the doctor looked at him and didn't even see him because, and I quote, "Oh, you don't have a heart condition." This is a man who was on fucking oxygen for his heart condition. I'm fucking furious
I
right
hope he
now.
gets sued. I hope your
so
family
too.
sues him.
They
Because
don't
that
know.
is
Kill
inept.
myself.
Like, that is a level of inept, chronic.
And you know what? I barely even knew the guy myself. He lived on the opposite side of the country, but he was my cousin's dad, and I knew her very well. She aside from being a family member, she was a good friend of mine. She is a good friend of mine, and she has been through so much trouble.
That's
She's been
fucking
through so much
quackery.
shit.
Quackery.
She did not deserve to lose her father to.
A dumbass.
Quackery. It's fucking quackery.
Or a quack ass as I like to call him.
Yeah.
What the fuck is quackery?
You know.
Pretty much it is the dumbass way of saying, yeah, this guy is incapable of actually doing his job,
Yeah.
but he fakes it.
Yeah, a quack. You know, that old expression of like,
It's an old term.
yeah, very old. Alright, so
I'm not. I don't even know if I should tell my aunt this, my uncle's wife, because like she doesn't deserve to have the stress of like having to deal with that as well. But then
yeah.
again, he doesn't. But then again, this man should not be practicing medicine. I don't know.
Do
Okay.
what you feel is what. Do what you feel you need to do.
Yeah.
That's
So
what I can say in times like this.
yeah. So with that said, are you okay enough to
Yeah,
play?
yeah, put it in this.
Not much. We were waiting for you because we couldn't do anything.
Mostly because
Oh, thanks.
you were the one who initiated the peace talks.
Right.
Yeah.
So they're just gonna be standing their ground on their end. So who starts the conversation? You're gonna let them start, or
Why did you attack us?
they say that you had a divine caster with you. The Dampier is they had a divine caster with you. And nothing personal. It's just he just gestures over towards right here, the big guy.
Hey. This guy?
Yeah.
Guy's got a hankering for divine casters as well, but more innate in his case.
What counts as the divine caster again? Because as
Druids,
uh,
clerics, paladins, anything that draws power directly from a divine or extremely powerful entity, but not through like pact, mostly through worship and or ritual.
yeah.
Aren't those primal casters? That's fine.
Kind of, but in my setting, they technically count as divine because it is from it.
So you're attacking. So you're attacking us because you want me.
Yeah,
You know, I am well within my rights to just strike you down with lightning, right?
well, isn't this for the both talk about peace talks? We
Yeah,
fought
but
middle
the fact
ground.
that you're trying to eat me.
What? No, Chopper doesn't eat people. And he gestures towards the this guy, which, by the way, I'm just gonna copy paste to what he looks like to the Friday or to Thursday group chat. There we go.
Well, how you said it, he has a hankering.
Yeah, for killing divine casters, not eating them.
But the way you implied it,
I
you
have
made
a
it sound
hankering
like
for
it.
killing mouse monkeys.
Sorry.
Do you want to go first, or shall I?
After you.
All right. Well, I have a hankering for killing mouse wannabes.
Question. A mechanical question.
Mm-hmm.
If if I puts a trap and an enemy falls into that trap, does that count as me attacking them for the purpose of the spell?
Okay. Hold on. Let's read it. Mass suggestion. If you ask the creature to hurt itself, immobilize itself, or do something obviously harmful, negates the effect of the spell. Blah 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 blah.
Peace talks are not harmful, so.
Mm.
No, I think what Trixie is implying is that they want to set up a trap and trick them into following them and see if it still be still be underneath mass suggestion. But I think that would be counting underneath them of making them do something that would be harmful to themselves, even if
Yeah.
it's hidden.
And this isn't actively harmful for themselves for them. So.
Yeah.
Like eating a banana.
Because of the
Like asking for a banana or having them eat a banana.
yeah, like if I give if I give the big guy a banana and the banana just happens to be full of bees.
That'd be considered a harmful act, whether it be voluntary or involuntary. You were the act of harming them.
Yeah, but would it count as me damaging the creature?
It, well, again, it's the effect of like if you harm someone while they're underneath your charm, it breaks the charm. I think.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
anyways,
At the end of it, it says if you or any of your companions damage a creature affected by the spell, the effect of the spell ends for that creature. So
Yeah.
I mean, I asked a question, but okay.
yeah, sorry, we got sidetracked with like because Trixie had questioned. Anyways,
And why did a bunch of mouse wannabes attack, like,
Oh,
get down to actually taking away power?
mouse? Oh, this political dumbasses across the.
Like, he's meaning this as an insult. He's saying it like it's an insult.
Yeah, they aren't, because they're in peace talks mode.
yeah, due to the spell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, so why are a bunch of how did a bunch of mouse wannabes get into the practice of stealing magic?
Let's see. Do you actually ask them? Okay. Uh, he's let's see. Here's an oath. He was an oath breaker. Let's see here. They are they are one of the few dragonborn with a direct bloodline to Tiamat. That he's a arcane. He's a researcher that works for the guild, for the not the guild, but for the cult. They're they don't know what the hell's going on with them. And you see this guy that's just glowing blue with image attached, basically how they look like. Just a guy in blue robes with crystals. You can barely discern his features, if not for also like blue sheen effect against his skin. Makes it almost as if he's wearing a mask. His tribe was completely wiped out by the Avroni Union. He's he was outcast from the Druid Guild for being too pro nature, and he. They don't know his story. He's really old. He's an old fogey.
That's a little suspicious.
He just says, "Is I'm what is a well,
No, a little suspicious that you're measuring some distances there, buddy.
what?
Mention what?
It's a little suspicious that you're measuring some distances there, buddy.
Well, yeah, because I have been pointing them out.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I would. I
Oh,
would.
I see. So he's the one talking.
Yeah, he's unconscious. This guy's unconscious.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I see. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Now let's see what else. Right. Yeah, and he's here because how do I put this? He has his own reasons, personal reasons. He doesn't really want to disclose. You know, he's not gonna tell. He's not gonna. He doesn't want to tell you his life story, just like you wouldn't want to tell your entire life story. One of those things. He does as he says as he sniffs.
Ugh.
So the other question is, why wouldn't we?
Because it would result in your death.
If we lose, or if we
Got a point
aren't
there.
able to protect ourselves, which is the point of sticking together in a group. I mean, you gotta admit, we almost had you there for the first bit.
Count.
Oh yeah, we're lucky that you hang on. I say, oh yeah, we're lucky that you decide to agree to this big peace talks.
Yeah, honestly, the more I think about it, a lot of violence recently, and also having to deal with those fucking ugly ass incarnations, it tends to sour your mood for
Oh
good.
yeah, those incarnations are the worst.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say something that.
You were saying,
I'm gonna,
Alex?
I already forgot because I got interrupted.
Take your time.
What was I gonna say? All right, hold on. Okay, I was wondering who his mic was making a lot of noise. I have to mute temporarily because I can't think straight. A lot of noise. All right.
Take a decent.
What was I gonna say? Yes. So you'd be willing to risk your own life to get that power, when instead you could do something that's not as risky and not as murder intention.
Well, no, not really. He's. How do I put this? He's kind of running low. Like, we've been traveling around for like a good couple months. Wait, months or year? Oh, right. He was not being cool. Yeah, been running around for a couple of years. He's been, drawing from the same staff, from the same former druid. He's starting to. They're starting to run a bit dry, so gotta cap off his reserves.
Yeah, but there are other ways to do it without, getting all murder happy.
From what Oldie said, not quite.
It, it,
Green doesn't take kindly to what it views as defects. Apparently, it looks at him as the one. So, in order to channel his power, he's got to do so through someone else.
wait, who's he
and
again?
The guy's kind of useless without his capabilities and knowledge, so. Yeah. Oh, this
Who is he
guy right
again?
a
here. The
druid.
down here that's saying this. And he's talking about the druid
Oh,
guy.
that guy.
Yeah,
Unconscious.
yeah. The context is it's kind of needed, like is needed when you're not when you're paying attention. It's like when you're not paying attention. But anyways, focusing back.
It, is he gonna be all right?
No, I like said I'm just like, hold on,
Uh,
hold on,
Look,
hold on.
You check it. You just check his pulse.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's in tremendous pain and unconscious, but he's alive. He's gonna live.
I,
I can't.
I
Jonas isn't gonna prefer not to let regular person just be in pain, rather just kind of prefers if it did.
okay. First, only Norlad knows this. I am
Well,
not
I mean,
rude
is
into.
no one gonna mention this to me to
Yeah, let me respond. Let me respond. Patience. Norlad just looks at you and be like, he'll live.
Yeah, there's no broken bones or anything as far as you can tell. Only ego.
Yeah.
And maybe a tooth, but that hardly matters.
Yeah,
Unless
only Norlad knows this. So I'm like, yeah, he'll live.
yes, he'll live.
uh,
I'd rather not
but
also rake him up now because, he's the less peaceful one out of the.
I was gonna try to use the excuse to get closer, so try to get Norlai out of the charm thing if she's still under it.
Again, it's advantage and charisma checks, not, complete charm. Difference. Difference. I had to reread the fact myself, man. I had to read it 3 times before I finally clicked and got it because it's worded weirdly.
I
It needs to be clear.
Well, I'm still confused. So
Yeah, read it 3 times like I had to do because the way it's worded.
It's weird. Yeah, it's a weirdo. It's a weirdo. Could be tremendously worse, but it's yeah, still doesn't make it any less weird.
Yeah, it's not a charm. It's just a managed like charisma checks. That's it. And seeing how we're currently in peace talks, it's whatever. But
So,
as for now, back to the game.
oh, good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I said, 3 to get 3 times really made it fucking click.
Also, it kind of seems a bit hypocritical, since you guys aren't in our positions. In our positions, what the hell would you do? Just sit down and die?
How about sit down and open up a legit business and not have to worry about getting power and become drunk happy on power?
In this economy, I don't think you understand, man.
Look, you gotta understand, I started my business from the ground up. I know how hard it is to run a business. It's a pain in the ass, it's a grind, it's a low at points, but if you're determined and focused enough, you can pull it off like I did. It took me 10 years. Why can't you take the 10 to see if you can do it yourself?
Because literally no supplier or buyer or whatever want to deal with a defected druid that he just restores, or a guy who, or a tribal who doesn't look too kindly on any gods, or like, quite to the point of violence, or excuse me, or who would shoot at them at first glance, or let's see here, where the fuck was it? Right. Or would aid an oath breaker, or I don't even know what the fuck his deal is, but it's probably very weird, probably niche.
Look, it's all about how you present yourself and who you present yourself to. Some
We're
people,
literally branded as criminals, man.
well, that's your own dumbass fault, isn't it?
It looks at you and just nods his head. Oh, you poor little woman.
Well, good. So, are we?
I want to
Yeah,
kill her now, he says. I really do, but I also kind of want to continue with these peace talk things, so I don't want to ruin it. So
yeah, can we come to some sort of agreement where it doesn't involve any of us spilling any blood? It,
At this
it
point, at this point, Trixie pipes up with, "Hey, if you leave us alone, I've got some of these. I got a couple of these little artifacts here. Not artifacts, the little trinkets here that have a fair bit of divine energy in them. When you get home, crack it open, get a little bit of that divine energy back.
looks over to this guy, to his friend. Let's see. Does he know how to crack and snack, as the slang would be? He does. Easy process, young boy. Easy process. Won't be as effective, but it should hold him for a while. Well, I think we found agreement. I think we found our middle ground. Just one problem, as he points over to Norlai. Didn't need an apology from her from what she just said. It kind of seems like victim blaming. I mean, he didn't choose for his tribe to be brutally murdered and wiped off the face of the world.
Kind of true.
Well, I thought he was talking about, like, Mr. Oathbreaker over there, not...
Oathbreaker, he doesn't like it to talk about it, but he seems like he's a pretty chill dude, all things considered.
Yeah. I was referencing Mr. Oathbreaker, like, you are the result of your own actions. However, him, I didn't know about his whole entire tribe getting slaughtered.
He points over to him. Motherfucker bakes pies as a hobby. You tell me that's evil.
Then why don't you fucking
It's
open
evil.
up a pie business? You can do a fucking mystery seller angle and no one will know your identities and have a legit business.
He just gestures over to him. He just says something in language you're not super familiar with. Yeah, I'll try and yeah. Okay. He then says something. Okay, just look. I got it. Let me just. Okay. 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 He says, while also being hunted down, and for the rest of his for the entire of existence, for the entirety of existence. Like, dude, you gotta like. We're not saying that you got it great or perfect. We're saying we're down bad.
I mean,
The only people that we can actually work with are other people who are down bad. And the only people who are down bad that will work with people like us, you guessed it, Red Hand. Not those mouse people. They're all politics, all words. They don't
oh,
actually provide anything. They have nothing. Well, at the very least, we've got some good health care.
Okay.
And also food and water, but yeah.
So if it's a problem of no one wants to hire you because of reason X reason, then I have a perfect solution for you.
mm.
I will hire you all. Geniuses, I own my own businesses. I would have no problem hiring every single last one of you, even this unconscious motherfucker right in front of me.
He just sort of just stares at you. Insert vine boom sound effect and rock eyebrow raise or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, and looks at it like, I mean, I primarily sell alcohols, but I can expand my businesses to include pies, even like alcohol-based pies as an extra twist for the adults, you know?
I mean,
And you can all work
Not to
for
men-
me, and I'll pay you all equally.
and
not to
also,
mention of pies, Trixie's ears perk up.
Okay, make a persuasion check against him.
Oh boy, here I go persuading with a
Here,
good old one.
it's
I'll give you advantage.
What will you say to give her an advantage?
I'll be like, pies? Yeah, definitely sell pies. Nothing's better than sharing a pie with a friend, and
and
nothing's better, and there's nothing's better for making friends than a pub.
and you know what? The guild I come from, we'd like to provide much we'd like to provide
Ooh,
plenty of goods and services at a affordable rate to people, and we share early we at talking with my superiors, with my former superiors, some I could get y'all applied to provide some big some good provisions as well if you have if selling no and working at a bar is not any of your tastes.
You kind of look at each other for a bit. Roll your persuasion with advantage and a lower DC thanks to Jonas.
and
Yeah,
bardic inspiration.
yeah,
Mm,
yeah. I gotta
And
remember I have
I'll
that.
also throw my own bardic inspiration in there.
well, you can only benefit from one bardic inspiration at a time.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
So who has the hard bardic dice?
I mean,
D12.
I
We
have
both
also
have
a
D12.
D12.
All right, so it's literally who wants to
But
sacrifice a bardic dice.
I'll do it.
mine, no, mine is if it fails somehow, then it's not expended.
Okay.
So
I mean,
All
at this point, I already
right.
have
Hold on, let me see what it adds. Uh it stopped at a 12 then it rolled over to a 9, but that's still like, yeah, that's a 30.
Nice. That is a 30.
with a nat 20 roll.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'll lie, the businesswoman.
Contemplate it.
Although,
As he looks at it, and sort of nods his head towards Choppa, as apparently as he has referred to him. Uh, and says something in what it sounds like a series of squeaks and screeches before they respond in kind.
Ignore that.
Misclick. Got it. Anyways.
They kind of say, "Okay, look, we'll consider that. We still have a kind of a job to do, and if we fuck it up with these guys, and it sounds like we're betraying them, well, they're tight knit. They don't take kindly to traitors."
Well, you could just head over to like one of the seven Noah's goes to seek asylum of them in exchange for information. It's
Yeah.
not like you have anything to lose if you say if you put a name in there for you. After all, well, we're more likely to we're risking our lives alone just trying to do this job. I mean, if y'all head over there, with I assume protection, high quality protection from the guild, you'll be fine. You'll have nothing to lose.
They kind of just look at each other, and this guy just sort of chimes in and asks, "And where would one find a Seven Nobles Guild hall?"
Okay. Above
Uh,
game, I think we can inform them of where they can meet a member to be relegated to get asylum because we can know because at least we can notify them about this group that's willing to join for exchange of information and protection.
yeah, and I do have the sending spell. I could send them a message ahead of time, let them know of a group of people coming by for asylum.
Yeah, essentially, we can inform the Seven Noble Guild about the the problem we have at hand, and essentially let them know that like these guys will be willing to talk. They just want protection from the guys they left, which is the Red Hand.
And
What?
the jaws.
Yeah, and job security, which Norlai is more than like Norlai would more than willing to inform them that if they won't give them a job, that she will.
Mm-hmm.
And,
In the
uh,
meantime, then, do you have a place where they can a safe house or someplace? I
Uh,
will remind you, at the moment, the ruins of the city of let's see, of uh, what was it? What the fuck? Munghai is basically your current
safe zone.
safe zone.
Yeah. Okay.
and
Yeah.
The rally point, if you would.
Yeah. So what we can do is inform them about the rally point and tell them we'll send a seven gold. It's like seven nobles members representative to talk with them, discuss with them, and work something out where you guys can get protection in exchange for information.
Mm.
And I'll not
Trixie's
mention.
going to
Yeah.
Trixie's going to offer all of them sweets.
Minotaur raises a hand before the Dragonborn just steps in and just puts it. You had 3 last night. You're not having a 4th.
Trixie gives him a fourth.
Evil.
Anyways,
Mm.
yeah, for an exchange of information and they'll get protection and job security. Anyways,
So first and foremost, in that case, they might as well give you guys something since well, they kind of have to they kind of were supposed to reapply it after he ganked your druid buddy, but you might as well make use of it as he tosses we'll say gives Trixie what appears to be uh, a very rubbery or very stretchy ring.
Ooh, she starts playing with the ring.
Make sure so put that on his like spellcasting focus. It'll make sure that it'll identify him as a at least nullify his location. Make it harder. Not it won't make him invisible to the other Red Hand members, but it'll make it easier to sneak around and while still being able to use all your powers and all that.
Yeah. Essentially, it's
Only one though.
yeah. Essentially, it's a slight protection against being detected. Not major, but enough.
Enough to matter.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate it nonetheless.
Okay.
Uh,
All right.
Trixie starts stretching the ring and playing with it, and somehow gets it around her neck, like, no, there's no.
oh god.
Oh, good.
Why?
It's
Putting on your person also works if too. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it.
can I just just you
Okay.
make a dexterity check to help out Trixie?
I'll say sleight of hand.
I guess sleight of hand.
Okay. Getting.
23.
Alex, you're saying?
Okay. I wanted to try to get back on point before we got derailed by this shit. This. All right. So yeah, we'll notify the Seven Novus Guilds, get in contact with them. You meet up with them at this location. We'll show them like on the map of like essentially where the safe haven that we made, the midway point.
I will need an Arcana check from the associated person,
Uh,
which is armored.
Armored, not in the roll. 20.
Yeah, I'll roll for him.
I was also going to try to do Arcana check provide the Arcana checks as I have proficient in Arcana.
Yeah.
But whatever gets the ball rolling.
Thing is, he has to be the one who rolls it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, it's the what is it, like the additional effect of the what's the thing that you
The opposition.
yeah. Well, not the opposition, but the what the fuck is it called? Because I can't remember it. The additional stuff we got for being business people stuff. I can't. I'm trying to
It's
find
fine.
it.
It's fine. But he rolled a 19.
Well, I mean, I did. He still has like that body inspiration I gave him earlier, right?
Succeeds.
Oh,
But he will need that. He will still need it for what happens next. He's gonna have to try to persuade them that it's a good idea. Mm-hmm. And roll a d12 on top of that. Okay. He says, "Okay, they're okay with it on one condition. They have to give any to all information on their cult." He says, "Oh yeah, fuck it. I don't give a shit. And whoever do more for us. That's what matters." I can't say I've ever heard of this Seven Nobles Guild, but he sort of looks at each of you guys up and down. You look pretty well. You guys are packing a lot of good heat, so it must be pretty good, pretty powerful. All right, brothers and sisters, to safe house. I think safe zone, safe room.
Yeah.
it'll be technically a safe zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, safe zone.
Okay, so it was Acquisitions Incorporated.
The book, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to remember.
Yeah. Before they leave, I give the leader an egg of peas and say, "Here you go. If you're getting a bit of a sticky wicket, just this is the other guy and run, or use it as a prank. I don't care."
Let's see here. Does he know what the fuck that is?
Oh, I'm not telling him what it is.
Yeah, I know. I'm just seeing if he knows what the fuck it is.
222.
Oh shit! Ah, I
It's an
used one of
egg.
these. It's like I think I used one of these. I mean, kind of loaded up with some powders to make a smoke bomb, but I don't know what sort of. You seem cool, so I'll trust you guys.
Yeah. All right. The other thing I give you guys, because I know you guys have trouble getting back spell slots because of your situation, or like quotes, because I know you're all varied. Let me give you a couple bottles of these, and you'll head over a couple bottles of the Mandrake Smite. Like, if you have stronger livers, you will restore spell slots, but if you don't, well, you'll still get them back, but you'll be equivalently hammered for the day.
All right, I'm sure. He holds his he holds his what he says and just says, "My dwarf friend will appreciate it a bit."
Yeah.
Practically see the ominous aura coming off of the dwarf as he almost said his name.
Just, yeah. So, they're whiskeys, so at least one, like, they'll hold it, like, you'll be able to at least get back 8 spell slots per shot, like, within the whole entire bottle in total, at the very least.
They'll keep that in mind. They will make their way back.
Hmm.
Huh?
Safe travels.
Yeah, you too. Oh, be careful. There's it kind of found a bit, kind of go the Brotherhood's kind of found themselves a pattern with where to go, specifically with the whatever they're looking for here.
Hmm.
The more intense the weird shit gets, the closer you are.
Thank you
Duly
for
noted.
that.
Yeah, it's kind of like one of those jawbreakers. The more you got, the sweeter it gets.
Yeah,
You
we
just
got the point. Like, it was like, we got the point, just go.
yeah, man, that was interesting.
Okay.
Well,
Boy, Matt's suggestion is really good.
It is.
Yeah, once they go underneath the effects, because we acted friendly, maybe they won't realize that you're underneath the effect of a spell.
and I'm considering
Well, they don't realize.
Yeah.
next time I level up, I could see about maybe either getting max suggestion.
Okay, so we know now to follow the weirdness.
Yeah.
How to become Alice in Wonderland in the next few minutes.
I mean, I knew things were getting pretty weird when I found that arcane of wild magic, like that crystal of like wild magic.
Mm-hmm.
Or Alice in the look and Alice through the Looking Glass if we
Okay,
want to go that other route.
okay, so to get back on track, what time of day is it? Is it like night when we got attacked, or is it like day?
It's like noon.
Okay, so we got a little bit more traveling to do.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So yeah, he gives you that warning, or it gives you that piece of advice and warning.
Yeah.
So
All
with
right.
your previous, ability checks, you'll barely succeed. Minimum success. As you eventually find a place to set up camp.
Mm.
As I'm
Still
gonna be,
smiley upset that my free rerolls ended up with me rolling the same number.
look. Sometimes Roll20 says "fuck you."
It'd be
And you
like
gotta
that.
roll.
Anyways.
I'm gonna roll for Mammoth's thing to find a camping site. Okay, 27. He finds one. Who will be setting up? Uh, fucking goddamn it.
Camouflage.
Camo. Yeah.
I will since I'm the nature boy.
All right. Roll nature. Hey,
Hey,
for your knowledge
18.
of natural patterns and pattern recognition, you make some good camo around the campsite.
Pays to know about nature.
It's none of that digital camo bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh god, that shit's ugly.
Okay.
Anyway.
So round of watches, I'm assuming now.
Mhm.
Hmm.
All right.
Mammoth will go first.
Okay.
Actually, maybe Jonas should go first because in case oh no, Jonas should go last. Because he hasn't met the monkey head.
The funny monkey.
Monkey.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, I'll go third. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, sure. I'll watch last.
Yeah, let's see here. Perception check.
12.
Oh shit! All right. First shift goes off without a hitch. Who's second watch?
That'd be Momo.
Trixie.
Yeah, tricky.
Trixie, second watch. Make a perception check.
Oh.
He tells you, basically nothing of interest happened. Just
I probably would have gone with the first watch. Honestly, but okay.
Ajay was doing the simple thing of just like getting the person who's not here to watch over.
Yeah, so you guys get an opportunity to, RP.
Yeah, if we wanted to.
And that wasn't much combat, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Would you like to
Okay.
RP?
I mean, we're getting close to the end of the night, right? So, I mean, of the session, right? So.
Well, we killed a lot of
That's
time waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
we didn't get to do a lot because we kind of were waiting for you.
Right there.
14. Alright, regardless with your 14. Oh, you're re-rolling, okay. 26.
Jesus.
14 was a success, but yeah.
No, that's a better success. That's a higher level of success. So, Alright, as you keep watch, let me just turn off the music first.
I wasn't. I couldn't even tell if there was music in the background.
Yeah, I made it like very low. Alright, so with your watch, it's quiet. You get a monkey. The monkey.
Brass monkey, a funky monkey.
This time they appear to be carrying a whole ass coconut on one hand.
Ooh, make a coconut.
Mm-hmm. He
That was a Lilo and Stitch reference.
he sets it down before you and cracks it open with his staff. A single swing. And gives you
Ooh,
picks up one half and
I like
hands
those.
it to you.
Sweet. I take it and take a sip.
It's coconut water. And yeah. There's something else with it. It smells it tastes kinda not exactly fruity, but it has this like a citrusy tang to it.
Not bad.
The monkey just sits there and drinking for it says in let's see. Your character knows Sylvan, correct?
I believe so. Yes.
So why is an immortal or an undying like you traveling with these? Aside from the sweets.
Mostly the sweets. Mostly the cookies.
Very well. I saw what you did. Those people. Very cunning.
Oh yeah? There's like a little glint in her eye.
Yeah. If it was me, I would have. He sort of narrows his eyes and chuckles under his breath. Oh, I would have beaten them to a bloody pulp.
Yeah, but that's boring.
Fair. Yes, understandable.
I mean, yeah, sure, blame to Blake Pop and then just go on your way. That's boring.
Yeah, it would be fun. But either way, let's see here. So need to ask about why peace with them? Seemed very
Well,
interested in it. I mean, for all you know, they could have wiped out that entire city.
well, I was originally going to trick them into taking some bee eggs. But I guess it just ended up turned out that way.
Hmm. Yeah, makes sense. Mortals are finicky. They like to change things, how do you say, on a dime.
Yeah, that's what makes them fun to prank.
Yes, it does make them quite fun to prank.
Well, besides, that means that most of them won't hold a grudge for more than a couple days. Most of them.
Yes.
So,
It's eventually, he just, shoots the shit with you, while helping you, while allowing you to, not being too distracting for your watch. Talking about the
so how's the
like, hmm?
so she's gonna be like, so how's the Feywild doing?
Not sure. I haven't visited in well, let's see. I want to say 20 years. No, it doesn't feel that long.
Huh, really?
Yeah,
I sure read that wrong.
not my domain. I
It
just know
is
because you talk to a lot of people.
50. Yes.
Yes, 50.
Now let's see here. Last time I was there, I believe there was. Mm, well, there's some party involving clowns, jesters, I think. Whole big kabash about it. The whole big party involving jesters.
Oh yeah, I was probably there back then. I only left Feywild like a few years ago.
Hmm.
But then again, Feywild is an entire plane, you know. Uh, just because I've been to one place doesn't mean you've been to all of them.
True. Well, let me see here. We should be expecting, as you see a light streak across the sky. Ah, there we go. A star's corpse.
Ooh, a star's corpse.
I believe
And she
you
whispers, "What's a
come.
star's corpse?"
I believe the mortals call it a shooting star. Basically, it's a tradition that bears little to no point to it, but you make a wish on it.
Question: can the monkey like read her mind?
No, I mean not as far as you know.
Okay, okay. So like a little sort of like an illusion of a thought bubble appears with with like a star, you know, like the 4-pointed star, but the two side points are holding guns and like shooting guns, and she's like that.
Yeah, I guess. Somewhat impressed.
Ooh, I want to see. She hovers up above the tree line to see if she can see where it landed.
Hmm. Well, eventually, as you have a conversation and you place your wish, uh, your shift comes to an end. Who's third shift?
That would be Norla.
Not Jonas. Okay.
Trixie suggests did Jonas go last?
Mm-hmm. All right. Norlai, your turn. You see, Monkey is there. Appears to have
I
some.
sort of can't. I sort of cannonball up to her.
Oh God, no.
Your turn. Oh no, like you know, have you ever been woken up by a cat?
How they just jump on you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically.
I'm familiar with that.
Okay.
That's how Trixie visited Norla.
Yeah. So, you're saying, Alex?
Okay.
Norla then proceeds to steal Norla's head.
You done?
I believe.
Yes.
Okay. Because every time I went to go to speak, it's like, it's something. It's something.
Just continue. Just continue.
Yeah, because I wasn't done.
So continue,
All right.
Alex.
I'm good? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez. Alright, so, yeah, Norla goes on to go to watch and see his monkey, right? Is what you said.
Mm-hmm.
Brass
A
monkey.
coconut in one hand and a stick
Funky
and a staff on the other.
brass monkey. Chunky monkey.
He's not chunky, okay? Stop it. He's very slim.
Look, I can't help it. That's when I got the song stuck in my head. Now I got.
So, as he's just sitting there, make a perception check.
Yeah.
Just for your entirety of your watch.
Yeah. Because I was going to do something with monkey, and then I got forgotten because shenanigans.
What? Okay, with 34 perception. Okay, throughout your watch, it's gonna be pretty quiet. I mean, you hear some like wails and screams, like you could probably guess like a couple of miles off, not making their way towards you. It's just passing.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So if nothing else, I can't remember what I was gonna say to monkey. So Jonas, I guess.
I was gonna say he's got something he wants to say to you.
Oh, okay.
I was just letting you, think.
Yeah, I couldn't remember what I was gonna say to monkey. So now it's just like, okay, what does monkey have to say to me?
Yes. Hmm. You're very immediate with wanting to hire them, don't you think? I mean, for all you know, they could have been lying to you.
Look, I'll give someone a benefit of a doubt, and if it turns out they're lying, I'll deal with them later. I like giving people a chance because no one gave me mine. I had to work for it. So I promised myself that if I ever gave someone a chance, it's like came because someone who was having hard times, I give them a chance. And if they fucked it up, then I'd give them shit.
And you're so willing to do so when you know before after it's too late. Very interesting. Very interesting.
Honestly, if they can prove that they'd be useful, then they could be useful. If they turn out to be lying little assholes, well, uh, no god could save them from me.
All right. Well, sorry, I need. Give me a sec. It's just sort of says, I see, I see. And if they end up hurting people?
Well, that's the equivalent of putting a shovel in their hands and saying, dig your own grave.
But it's your name that will be bringing down. And you've already said you've worked so hard.
Eh. Look, my business motto is give it a try before you say anything. Like, it's just I'd give people a try, an attempt, a second chance. And if they choose to screw it up, then that's on them. I've always made it clear. Like, if anyone says, but you hired these people that did X, Y, Z, I'm like, no, they did that themselves. They screwed up. I gave them a chance. They sullied themselves, not me. If you're gonna blame that on me, then it's like all you're doing is shifting the blame.
I'm not putting anything on you.
Yeah, but that's what I was gonna say to people. Like anyone who wants to blame me for trusting them, it's like no, they're the ones who fucked up. Those are the ones who lied to me.
And you gave them the opportunities. But let's not focus on that. On the moralities of giving second chances. First and foremost, I must know your, how do you say? How do you say? Good. Sorry, your common is strange. Your fascination with alcohol. It's cultural, I know, I'm guessing.
Oh, it's just the love of a craft, and my craft just leans into alcohol. It's like it's a family thing. Like, yeah, Junior, who's the oldest, who likes doing what Father did, which is just making things for people, with the weapons and armors. Whereas me, being the youngest, I found an interest in crafting things for people that they can drink and enjoy and help forget a stressful day. My other brothers and sisters are out there doing something crafty. I know that much, but what they're specifically doing, I don't know. They're off doing their own thing. I haven't seen them in a while.
Yes, but why alcohol? There are many other vocations, stonemason, craft potions. I mean, you could have even taken much, like you said, weapons and arms making, like your siblings.
Well, as a sailor once explained to me when I was trying to figure out what I was going to do with my life as a teenager, alcohol can be many things. It can be cruel, it can be enjoyable, it can be tough, but it can also be sweet. Alcohol is like life, it gives and takes. But at most, it helps start a conversation and deal with the daily rituals.
Yeah, understandable. Spirits are often used in uh, my boss's area as, how do you say? they're used for more of a test. Steadiness of the body, mind, and soul, even while inebriated. As my master was able to maintain his lethality, even when especially when inebriated, so must those who devote themselves to them.
Hmm. Funny, because I'm always drunk. I'm never sober. And that's actually true about game.
Mm. Can you repeat that?
Uh, like, if normally I will look at him and be like, oh, that's funny because I'm always drunk. I've never, ever since I was old enough to drink, I've never stopped being drunk.
My master also teaches moderation in all things, but enjoyment in all things.
Yeah, I drink to enjoy, and I really like to enjoy.
Mhm.
Oh, look,
When master, oh, sorry.
I was sorry. I just say, just make a. Oh, hey, Colin, just talking like, oh, sure, no lie isn't. It's a weapon of sin isn't glutton, instead of wrath.
Yeah, it'd probably be gluttony.
I mean, for crying out loud, her profile picture and her in her license to sell alcohol is drinking alcohol in it.
Anyways,
Yeah, look at these. Where were we?
Eventually, night comes to fall, or not night comes to fall. Your end comes to your shift comes to an end.
Yeah.
Overall, very interesting. Uh, one interesting thing happened in that could have sworn you saw a familiar bird. Oh wait, no, fly overhead before you realize. Oh wait, no, that's Jonas's. God damn it, my brain. No,
Archimedes, the bee napper.
the bee knobber, appearing to chase down some fireflies
Hmm.
and mosquitoes,
Yeah.
and they're really hungry.
Yeah.
It's normally been me. It's. I hope Norline's making sure to feed him when I'm busy.
Well, that's the thing about the system she set up. It's like they auto feeds the plants, or at the very least gave them the feeds for the plants, and the plants feed themselves. Which at that point,
Yeah,
the other plants can take care of yours.
yeah, and also the bee knobber can kind of take care of itself. It hunts down and eats small insects.
Yeah. So Norla, as she gets up, it's like, oh, my watch is over. It's nice talking to you. Seeing how your deity is a bit of a drinker themselves, if you wanna pass something nice that I made myself along to them, you can hand them one of these, and I'll hand them a bottle of the Hipplebore whiskey.
So you do worship So do worship other gods as well as your own.
Yeah, I can respect gods who are heavy drinkers like myself.
Hmm. It's more like walk hard, walk hard, party hard,
Exactly.
and sometimes both at the same time. But that's very rare. And so at that point, we tend to cease to be visible for a moment.
Alright.
Well, looks like it's time for you to awaken your friend.
Yeah. Be nice to that man. He's a bit can be a bit scary sometimes. Anyways, alright, night. And Nora will go in and wake up to us like, alright, your turn. By the way, the monkey's here if you want to go and talk with them.
What do you mean, Ilsman tax? I'm not even a permanent resident here. Huh?
Night Watch, you go. There's monkey out there too
Yeah,
if you want to
yeah.
talk to him.
Yes, I know. I'm going. I'm going. As Jonas, gets ready for his night shift.
I presume Norlash shoves Trixie up for bed.
Literally does like the cat or thing, a picks up cat, moves him off the side, and literally drops him. Just whoop.
All right, time to roll that perception. 17.
And Nash has money on the other side.
Yeah, that's a slide of the face. I'm rolling the D12. Oh,
That's better.
You see the monkey. He appears to be sitting on what appears to be a broken half of a coconut and wielding a stick. A very meh stick in the other hand. Very white monkey. White fur, everything. What do you do?
I just like cautiously approach like from this. Oh, it's like trying to keep my distance while prepare. Oh, like as Jonas like make sure to prepare as a lightning bolt in case
I
the
did.
monkey gets aggressive.
I did tell you about the monkey. Be like, oh, by the way, the monkey's out there. It is
Yeah, oh
present.
yes, but you also told me, it's talking about how we made very vague threats as promises of one of us dying. So I mean,
That
it's
that was freaking mammoth. Like, it's one of those things. Like, if Norlai came out and looks just fine as you woke up, it's like you can probably
it's.
assume.
Well, I mean, it's the first time I interacted with the monkey. I had no personal experience at all with.
Yeah, that's why Norlai warned you. It's like, like warn the
I mean,
monkey and
it's taking the warning to heart. I don't know what. I don't know why you should. Like, he's erring on caution. He's not. He's not. He's not gonna throw out the bolt of lightning unless he has to.
Jesus.
It's merely, as a precaution. If he has to
It,
shoot
it,
through a horde of people to protect himself, he will.
I'm so glad I warned the monkey about him being jumpy.
well, you literally like when you literally talk about saying how one tends to die, and you just say, nah, it's probably just talking about like one of the planets. Like you just gotta just being a bit you're making it being a bit too like oh overconfident about just saying that's nothing. Like he
Yeah, your character's very uh paranoid? Yeah, paranoid.
Yeah.
Paranoid's accurate.
and
As Norlai described it, very jumpy.
it's
Very jumpy.
it's well not so much as paranoid, it's more so just then knows like not knows to tread lightly.
Just monkey looking at this with raised eyebrows, like it's like thinking she wasn't joking.
Like anyways, it's as good semantics aside, just as like a approaches as like Jonas like gets within in it gets within like distance of the monkeys, he just starts speaking in Vietnamese. Like, I assume you're the one that the dwarf mentioned.
Oh.
Yes, he says in Draconic. Sorry, in material realm fast time. Just getting my bearings after a long time. It's like pouring a glass of, I guess, honey. You don't have a lot at first, but but eventually you get to it to fill it up. I just had mine empty for a while. So, violence seems to be very immediate in your nature.
It it's more preparation of a riposte for you never know when the enemy may strike first. You learn
Preparation? Oh, sorry, after you.
you you pick up on that kind of defense mechanism when you come across a couple of bad customers who want to take your offers for granted. And from what I've heard you were talking some you were mentioning something about one of us dying. But
Oh no,
would
not one of you. Someone's going to die.
would, would you mind elaborating on what that's supposed to mean?
Someone's going to die. It might be you. It might be those you may face. It might just be that insect you just stepped on. But once that person dies, I will no longer be with you. I
I,
will
I
mind
just
my own business.
I just do like I just do acrobatics check. I could just like immediately like step out of the way of the bug.
You already, as you look at your feet, it's too late. You already stepped on it. It's a little grasshopper.
Oh, I'm like grass. Dude.
Pain. But
Anyways.
anyways, he then continues. Uh, you are out of your element, yes. You're a medicine man, salesman, but well not as well versed in the areas of outsiders and reality, as it would seem.
One can never get too comfortable in this world. And after what I've experienced, I don't plan on getting comfortable anytime soon.
Well, I will tell you this. It will get worse. You should probably get a coping mechanism or not. I'm not your mother or your father or your uncle or any way related to you. I'm literally just a spectating angel. Just waiting for a spectating angel, kind of like a vulture, waiting for that one person to die. And when they die, you will see what happens then. As even I don't know what will happen.
Speak more like a reaper than you do an angel. And it's especially with how you talk so neutral about our impending demise.
Hmm. You will die. It'll take a while, maybe, but you cannot avoid death for long. Well, you can attempt to, but I don't think you have the guts for it.
And I know my place in this world. I'm I'm not one that I want to stretch it out to see the oblivion take place before my eyes. I will do what I can, and when my time comes, I will accept it. But in the meantime, until as long as I can stand, I can walk, can speak and think, I'll continue to help those in need.
Hmm. So you fear the end. The end of all things. Assuming it even exists.
It's more so the idea of a meaningless death than death in general. No need to spill blood if it can be avoided.
Hmm. Well, have you ever? Well, sorry, rewind. Yeah. Others, similar to you in power, would be very curious. Destruction in its own ways has its own beauty. The destruction of a lot of plants and animals and herbs to create a potion to heal oneself or others. The destruction of earth to form a statue devoted to a man, woman, or god. And even destruction of life so that others may live. In their own ways, they do have their own beauty, but that beauty is not deserving. There are some that do not deserve to see it. At the very least, you know your place, as you say.
I am not one to judge much who deserves it and who doesn't. I'm also try to provide, even if they even consider people who are worse than me.
Hmm. I will tell you this much I know, as it was also my first assumption. I am no reaper. I know not the purpose I will fill, but when it becomes time, I will know what needs to be done. Have you ever been curious? What
If
lies in your blood?
if if one thing has been told about curiosity and cats, well, I'm sure I don't need to explain the rest to you.
Or fairy dragons.
Well, I mean, it didn't really kill you, it just hurt you a little.
Uh,
Good point made.
And it's not much like Chinese like it's like he like Jonas is hates pain. He more so just does not want to. Just tries to avoid pain that could be like easy upon himself for being too curious about things. Like he's a guy that might be willing to let go always wait to look for ingredients for a potion, but he's not like
Yeah.
someone who would like obviously step into danger just for that supposed rare ingredient for that best potion ever made.
Hmm. Yeah, understood. He then just asks, he then asks, I meant more your bloodline. Who knows? Maybe there's someone in your family you could have helped, or that you can help. Or perhaps you could do something to improve conditions for them. Or perhaps just by even considering it, you'll make things worse. Who knows? You won't know until you find out.
Trying to get me to stare into the abyss.
You are a practitioner of magic, yes?
I assume my skills are at least considered one worthy of that title.
With how strong your powers, I do not think that they will come without a cost. I mean, no, in the form of a threat. Such knowledge is hard earned, but such knowledge can also very easily be seen by others. Sometimes one must look into the abyss before the abyss grasps them and tears them and brings them asunder.
Well, when that time comes, I'll make sure to be ready for it.
Will you? Hmm.
Uh,
I hope you prove me wrong. Perhaps even in your inaction, something worse could have happened. I'm sorry. I get this way when I'm about to leave, or when I'm getting close to leaving. Very grim. Being alone to your own devices and thoughts to just watch, it takes a quite toll on self. Atlas, you have chosen this path. You had every opportunity to say no, to carve your own. But you have chosen the path others have offered you. Let us hope you survive it, to the point where you're able to reap benefits. Yes. And one last thing, as they begin to stand up. The hunt. Your hunt. The one you refuse to speak of. You will find what you're looking for. But you may not wish to. But after you do so, you may not wish to. As he, is there anything else you want to say to him?
hmm. He just like just gives some and he just looks at him and just says, Maybe, but if there's one thing I if there's one thing I can trust in this world, is it is the ones who have raised me to follow this path I've taken, and whether or not that path is correct or even considered right, it's the only path I've known. I will follow this path to the end. That you can count on me to do.
Is there anything else you would like to say to him?
Uh, it just I'm kind of just trying to.
If you don't, you don't. It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It,
Like,
You always
Auntie's
have
just trying to make sure. You
yeah.
don't.
You and if not, you always have the next time.
it is. I guess it would just be like he like, but he just Jonas would just like would just like relax him for once, like relax himself and just says, but enough the about the dreading of the future. It's as night morning seems to be coming soon, so I'm going. It's best to relax and prepare myself for the present. So, I guess until next time.
Mm. As you say so. He he looks out towards the horizon as sun begins to rise. You see as he begins to become translucent, and as more and more the sunlight begins to hit him, eventually it becomes more and more transparent to the point where they are gone. And with that, begin the session. Next time, violence. Will it occur? I mean, we'll have to fucking see.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. My
okay.
suggestion is have a good.
Alright. You want me to stop recording?
Yes, please.